Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the TVR build. So in the previous video, we done the rear seats. So we got a complete rear. I said the underside is pretty much complete now. It's the Sacros and this Cerbera, they're all joined together now. So we've had to make custom wheel tubs. We've had to redo the seats to match the wheel tubs and the boot floor to match both cars. So that's all done. We'll need reinforcing once we've turned it around, but that's the ways off. And so what we're gonna do is, I did want to do the front suspension, but that's still not ready yet. It's still at the machine shop. While we're waiting for that, we're gonna keep working on the rear end. The doors are done, so I think we'll put the diffuser on because the diffuser's made. Got that done, and yeah, just keep working on the rear. So I don't know where we're gonna finish this video off. And the last one we did, that's where we're starting this one. But yeah, I'm not sure where this video will finish, but I know we'll have a diffuser on, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. Enjoy the video, and yeah, we'll catch you at the end. Okay, Jamie, what I need you to do is we're gonna start putting the rear diffuser on.
Okay guys, so cut off what we basically use as a shock absorber so we can move the car around, hold up all the suspension and stuff. Got a slight issue. As you can see, this bolt here, it just spins. I can't get it out. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way where I can get this out somehow, but it shouldn't be too hard, but it's just, what the fuck? Why is this stuck in there? Just spinning, makes no sense. That's what happens with old rusty jack parts, I guess. Okay guys, so I've got the upper control arm out. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to flip it around, so see this little curve in it, just so it can clear the shock, because we're pretty much just redoing everything, so well, hopefully it works, we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to put it back in, basically just switch it around. Things like this. So we've got the middle. Yeah. That's, you've got to line that with that, but it's something stuff with it from come. I think, Jamie, you're going to have to cut. Okay, this is what I'm thinking, Jamie. But we pretty much know how much space we need for the boot floor now. This is going to determine, because we want these tools to come out here, we need enough space to. So this wasn't as easy as we thought. I thought this diffuser would be really simple. Well, not really simple, but simpler than it has been. We've just discovered that, like everything else on this car, it's not symmetrical from left to right. So this side of the diffuser, completely different to that side. And I started off on that side that we made templates, and then we transferred the templates onto this side, and it's completely wrong. So we had to scrap that and start again. So we've done that. We've got all the fiberglass sheets that we're going to glue in place to support this end of the diffuser to the body of the car. Was originally there, but it's completely different. So we've had to make new ones, hence what we're doing this. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and glue these in. And then once these are glued in, we can re-fiberglass the inside and reinforce it, and it should be strong, and we'll have our own diffuser. So yeah, let's do it. Okay guys, so what I've done here is I've put this rear seat back in, had to cut a lot of it out and basically reshape some of it with some other fiberglass. It's not final right now, but what I did was I basically kind of like stitched it with pop rivets with little metal brackets behind it
to hold it into place, because basically this rear seat we don't get it back in properly by hitting the Nissan subframe. So all around here and at the bottom down here in order for this to fit, and then obviously I've had to put all this glass back in. That's going to now be the new shape. That's essentially what I've done. Now I'm going to move on to this side and basically replicate what I've done here on this side. And yeah, a lot easier said than done. There's a lot of kind, a lot of itchiness because of the Bible class. But yeah, that's essentially it really. Alright. So guys, just finished off then in this seat. What we've done is on the other side, what I did, there's a piece that goes here that we cut, but essentially instead of doing that, me and Michael thought we put in this sheet of fiberglass like this and another one like this, but he heated it up and kind of molded it and properly with it then into place. Then obviously this I've secured with the brackets like I did with the other side, keeping this like that, and then this molded it, made it fit, and then we're going to cut this excess off around here, but even though right now it doesn't look luxurious, because nothing ever does when you first start things something. But once it's all done with fiberglass, everything's worn properly, it'll be looking great. It'll be looking better than brand new. I'm telling you that much, because these cars brand new, this car is so wonky on factory, so we're making it straight, unlike the people from the factory. But yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
So last week we reinforced the diffuser, we made the new mounting brackets for them. Now before I take it off and reinforce the internal structure here, I want to shave this section. So I want that to come down from there, flare out a bit at the bottom, and then round off like that, so the exhaust will come out of there. The original one, it wasn't quite finished, so we're going to do that. Also, let's get in here. On the original car, they don't have these panels around the back there on the wheel wells, and because we've joined the two cars and it's not one complete shell as the original one, what I've decided to do is reinforce it, so we've got an extra section of the roll cage in the back connects to the chassis. So that was one thing, and also I've reinforced the side panels so the internal and external shell is all one now. They're usually like this, and then you just got the interior, the headline covering it all. That's how it usually is. Yeah, but I decided, because it's been joined from that section there, to reinforce it, just to give it that extra reinforcement. So both sides have been done like this. So we just got to fill it and make it all look very nice. Get the shape of the rear seats all right, so when they're symmetrical, so when it's all trimmed it'll look good. That's where we are with this TVR. So we'll go ahead and do all of that while we're waiting for the front suspension, because we're still waiting on that, and hopefully they'll be here soon.
Make yourself unstoppable, dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
What we need to do now is to trim the edges. After you trim the edges, clean all the inside out. Amy, say hello to the people.
Good evening.
So we've been busy. We've modified the rear diffuser to get it to fit. We had to make templates of the sides because the mounting points were different, so that's been done. While we were there, the other thing we did is reshape the exhaust exits, because they were pretty manky before, They were just like, I don't know, they just didn't go anywhere. So what we did is we made this extension piece, and the exhaust will come out of here now, and this shape here resembles the front side of the car, so it all kind of ties in. So this is done for now until we get the back end all squared up, and then I'll give it to Jamie to finish it off. Jamie will prep it. Jamie's already prepped the inside of the seats. Let's go, Jamie. Look at this beast. I can see this as SEMA, Jamie. Can you see this as SEMA in purple? I'm going with purple. I think we're going to do purple. 100% purple. So let's get this camera angle back here so we can see. Look at that good work Jamie's done. Look at that. And he's even got the rubber to fit for the door. So that's all fitting nice. So yeah, we reinforced all the seats. And now what Jamie's doing, because it was all very messy with all the fiberglass, you want to explain to them to your fans, to your fan base, what you've done?
So essentially what I did was, before I did this, I smoothed it down with DA, and then after that I got some fiberglass filler, just filled in the seat base, gave it a little bit of strength, just smoothed it out a little bit. And then after that, just to make it nice and smooth and so it's not all wonky and ugly, it's got some filler, smoothed it all out, so now it's all nice. And then up here I've basically done the same thing just to match the other side, because TVR is TVR and everything's all wonky and ugly, it's not the same.
Especially this one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I basically just replicated the shape of that side onto here, so now they're both the same, so they don't look different. Remember, our fires was done.
So now you've got to do this side.
Do this side, yeah.
That'll be today's show. And my job for today will be, now that the diffuser's done, I can't work on the rear end of the car. So like this side is all done here. That all matches the door. So that's fine, but I've stopped in the middle. The reason I've stopped in the middle is because we need to get the height of the boot done, because I don't know what we're going to do in this section here. So that is the original boot off the Cerbera. As you can see, it is completely different. So I'm not sure if I'm going to cut this boot up, which would be a shame because maybe you can't get them. So I'll have a little Google and see if they're still available. If they're available, and then I'll cut this one up. If they're not available, I will save it for someone that might need it. Yeah, so I've got next bit will be to make the boot. Now the diffuser's done, is make the boot. Once we've got the boot done, I can start filling in the rear end and getting that all shaped up to how it's meant to be. So I'm not sure how we're going to do the boot yet. It's probably going to be a steel frame and then turned into fiberglass, make a mold and what have you. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Look at this. I need to start the boot. Oh, what? You're making frame first or skin first?
Frame.
Okay. I need...
What is it? Look, this side, fucking 14 points off here. But we need to build it up, but this side's 13.5.
That's 13.5. What about the middle?
It is 13.2.
13.2, and that one is 14. But that means this side needs rubbing down a bit, right?
Yeah.
Because this side is down. So what you need to do is just build up this section here then, and then the rest of it you'll rub down. You think they'll do the back seats?
No.
Yeah. Not the way it's looking. Alright, so Jamie's doing the back seats. He's got them. It's got them almost there. They're almost symmetrical. He's got another 3 tins of filler just to make sure. I've been shaping the rear vents and the rear quarter. I think the easiest, well, I've made some templates, so I think that's going to be the easiest way to try and get that side replicated up to this side. I just reversed the template and it should give me the exact same measurements that's on that side. And also the shell, when we cut up the shell one side, this side here is completely different to that side, so that's going to throw my measurements off. But I want to concentrate on this, on the rear quarter, and then I jump onto the roof afterwards. So I'm going to have to bear in mind that might be off. Yeah, I might be doing something different with the roof. I'm not quite sure yet. We might put the hump for when you go on the track and and you're wearing a helmet. The Sagros has got a hump for that, so I'm not sure if we're going to do that yet or not, but I do have the mold for it if I need it. So another thing that I'm thinking about doing. Now with the glass in, we can see exactly how bad it is. We could see it before, but now that the glass is in, it's just crazy bad, isn't it? And that's how it was originally. Look at that, is here. Oh, look at this distance here. This side here is just a lot wider than that side. So when you look at it from here, you can see it's completely different.
we'll modify the screen post as well. I don't like the way that just hangs off there. There's a big gap underneath here, so I'm just gonna have it, and I don't like this carbon bit that's on there either. So we're just gonna fully enclose the screen, so it's completely flush with the body, and we'll make a different boot to make everything fit and look nice. This is what we're trying to explain in the outro here. You can see that this edge is a lot thicker than that edge over there, and you can see that this meets here and this doesn't. It's 2 centimeters further down, so this whole section here is all wrong, and the shape we got going on here, we just can't replicate on this side because the posts and the screen posts are all different. So that's what we'll be doing on the next video, which is a total fuck up from TVR from the start, and yeah, it's just compounding the fact that it's just translating to everything else that we're heading. So we're gonna do that before we move on. Hey guys, it's time to end this video, and we're gonna end it right in the back end here, and we'll start the next video will be us modifying the rear screen frame, which is completely wrong. I'm actually really annoyed how bad the rear end is on this car. From the start, it's been giving us problems. We've had problems lining up the new rear end on, and now we're having trouble getting all the vents symmetrical because these posts are completely different from left to right. So in the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely make the rear screen frame and redo these rear pillars here. They meet them really cool, because yeah, I'm just not happy with them. The vents are not symmetrical, and when you look at it from behind, it's just all row. So that'll be coming up in the next video. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't done already, because subscribing helps us channel grow. We're on 40,000 followers at the moment. We want to get to 100,000. So by subscribing and sharing, you're going to help us get in and be part of the process. So go ahead and do that, please. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.